Today I'm going to be showing you my process into making a treehouse in Minecraft, and these are not like your standard grow a tree and just put some blocks in and call it a day. This is an actual custom tree that I'm making with a nice house on top. So we're going to get into the process of that right now. I'm going to be discussing palette as we go, but our very first ones is I'm going to be using for the main trunk, I'm going to be using jungle wood. For the layers, I'm going to be using oak wood, and for the detailing, I'm going to be using spruce wood. But what I've started with is a 5x5 with the indented corners. So I'm going to raise that up, and I'm also going to be adding some roots in. But these roots were originally going to be temporary, but I ended up liking them for some reason, so I just kept them around. And this is also when I decided to change from using normal oak log to the six-sided. It just makes the build look more cohesive. Now, when building up the trunk, you want to make sure you bring it in slightly. And then when you get to the leaves, you start bringing it out like there are branches. Now, this is where I started to add in wooden slabs. Slabs are better than planks in this idea. A much better slope and differentiation to where the branches don't have to be the very same level. And with it turning nighttime, I realized you can't see the tree at night at all. And I wanted to show it off at night because it could look so good at night. So I added the shroom lights, which are really the only natural, good-looking tree lights we have. Now we get into actually building the house, and all I really did is something quite simple. I just made 4 pillars and connected those pillars with glass. As you can see, I originally was going to be using full glass blocks, but I decided to swap to glass panes so it has a different layer than the pillars. Now, I think detailing is the thing that most people either don't do enough of or do way too much of. I actually started off going for too little because I didn't want to go too much. But I later realized that I needed to add in something to differentiate pillars from the tree. Now we're getting into leaves, and I just made sure that I covered a few of the glass panes, and then I made sure there was a curve going to the top so that it didn't look unnatural. And the treehouse is basically done, except for the inside needs to be filled with something, otherwise it just looks weird. We actually have to put a front door on this, so I dug into the tree and put a door on it. I love this circular style right now, so you're probably gonna see that a lot more for me. So here's the final treehouse design, but I used a lot of tips that I actually show off in this video right here. So if you guys want to turn it from a Minecraft building noob into a Minecraft building pro, go check it out.